Hello, Mrs. Good evening. Uh, right. Hope you're doing good. Today, I'd like to present about logistic about company Siegwerk. Okay. Let me introduce my team, which is Tenisal
Hi, I'm Tenishal.
and Puneswari.
Hi, my name is Bhuvaneshwari.
Okay. First of all, let us go to the background of the company and introduction will be present by Puneswari.
Now I'm going to explain about the background of the company. Siegwerk is a German-based company. It was established on 1824. Siegwerk has many branches all over the world. For example, like French, Thailand, Indonesia, Singapore, Malaysia, and etc. One of the branch of Malaysia is located at Kawasan Perindustrian Tebrau. Siegwerk supplies their printing ink, varnishes, primers for flexible packaging such as shrink sleeves, pouches for candies, savory snacks, cold seal packaging, and etc. Siegwerk is also a global point of contact for the tobacco industries and print shop that print tobacco packaging with high qualities.
Okay, I'm going to presentation about my topic is order processing. So order processing is a comprehension of receipt and supply chain products range from customer to their ensure their check to fall within manufacturer capability guidelines, and also they checked carry out manufacturing company including ensuring that customer are able to pay, and they are frequently carried out the computer program once they have the order have been received. And moreover, many companies operate and mixture actual and forecast orders under current practices. Company which is more distance and consumer have been a great portion of forecast amendment for the organization. For Siegwerks, they actually using forecast systems, and their customer is once booking the order will be key in the system, and the system already given the dates that we should be delivered on time. So this thing will go to new customer also. They usually regularly accept orders through phone calls, emails, and related departments approve or consider other orders from other companies. And also for new customers who want to order processing in Siegwerk, they agree after a quotation. They need to send a quotation via emails or call-ins, and we will proceed it with the processing guidelines, and usually they calls ups and cash a customer or pay by Siegwerk supply and their products. Regarding the communication line between the colleagues and customers, Siegwerks are via email, that will be Microsoft Outlook, and usually with calls and phone calls and department, and normally usually that will be happen with the discussions. Okay, secondly is actually for the inventory management. Inventory management actually relieve for inventory complete finished products of which is expect to be paid. For example, an auto manufacturing millions of dollars autos parts and inventories and raw materials are finished by goods, and they also be manufacture maintain the equilibrium and expectation demands and rise in end of supplies. And this also made most of the emphasized manufacturer reduce inventory at this point, and they're difficult because managers and their entry levels are being result from the forecast and schedule batch by size. This is how they works in their inventory management. Thank you.
Alright. Okay, Miss, how about material handling? Okay, material handling is a process, movement process in a factory involved for the high volume equipment involved technology which is forklift, something like that machines. For the low volume involves pallet jacks and by hand or anything like that. For the precise handling, automatic device such as robotic is required. Okay. Material handling involves different functions such as manufacturing, warehousing, control, operation of raw material, distribution, disposal, and etc. Okay, based on our research, that was the basic of the material handling. Based on our research information that we get from Siegwerk company, almost similar with the information we get from the article research, but the structure is different. Apart from other companies such as overseas shipment, Siegwerk for their UV ink, they're using the intermodal ship and truck. Okay, although their UV ink special will come in a refrigerator with a proper Celsius and safety procedures done by shipping. They will have a proper Celsius for the each shipment for the UV, and they will send by truck and containers. But before sending, they will have the proper everything for the setup Celsius. Okay. They are each and every material will be sent out with the proper handling, arrangement, pictures, and insurance, and can also they keep safety with them, such as truck, lorries, keep their fire and switches, sense if any leakage. Before sending the before shipping the ink, they will take the picture for the insurance purpose. If anything happens, they can show the insurance picture, and then they will check the lorry. They will have a send safe fire extinguisher or SAMs. If any leakage happen, they can use for safety purpose also. And there are safety precaution not only for the material, they also concern for the employee. For example, the staff will handle the goods, have their own safety uniform such as safety boots, gloves, helmet, and everything. Furthermore, code of ethics manufacturing, they follow 100%. Okay. Placing the goods according to its risk, which dangerous good in some specific place and other goods arranged in some specific, like they arrange the shipment also according to the correct way. Danger goods some place, normal goods some place. That's also important for them, right? Furthermore, lastly, we get an important information from the Siegwerk staff, which is about their material expiry date. Inks don't have an expiry date, right? They will the inks don't have a proper expiry date. Okay, the inks got like a dependent. Some of the dependent inks got expiry date like 2-3 years or 1 year like that. But expiry, they get to know that the things are going to the inks 1-2 years going to a big expiry. They won't dispose or they won't recycle, right? It's very important for the every logistic company, especially for the warehouse company, that a proper way to dispose material. But Siegwerk, what they do, they don't dispose expired goods, but they rework or reuse on the expired ink which is not sold. Sorry to say, the ink got expiry. Some of the ink got expiry, but then that inks they won't they won't dispose or they won't recycle. They won't throw away. They will reuse it. They will rework it, mix with the new ink, and give the same quality and sold it to the a big affordable price, whichever company that wants them. Alright, they rework it. They mix it with the same new ink and give the same quality and then sold it. They won't recycle, they won't dispose. That's important that you get in the Siegwerk company about material handling. Okay, about the packaging. Packaging is a way to protect the product and distribute to the manufacturer, right? Distributor and consumers. Process of bringing the product and the package together is usually the last step of the product manufacturing operation. Okay, many substances may be used for the packaging include styrofoam, pinnacle cardboards, plastic foil, bubble wraps, woods, etc. All according to the material and customer requirement, their client requirement. Packaging. Okay, we'll come to the Siegwerk packaging. We asked the question to the Siegwerk, which is they using eco-friendly packaging? They say no, they haven't implemented the eco-friendly packaging, but they say they're using an IBC tank and a plastic drum, which is reusable maximum up to 3-4 times, and then they're using pails and tins which can be recycled. So in terms of eco-friendly, they haven't started yet, but their plastic drums and can be reusable and recycled, right? Their materials such as IBC tank, drums, pails can For IBC tank, bulk order, okay. For pale things, for the normal order, minimum size order, like they will send a sample to the customers as a sample, okay. Right. Siegwerk customer, usually big customer, they prefer to produce their product to the big industries such as, for example, Nestle, manufacturing cans, water box can drinks like FNL, something like that, small package like that, okay. Display using the inks, banners, newspapers. Mostly their order depend on the forecast price. For some ink packaging, Siegwerk company, there is no specific Celsius. For some ink yes, for some ink don't. There's no specific Celsius setup for the ink, but their raw material comes in a refrigerator in preferred container due to overseas coming from sea. Thus, they have their temperature reading. Alright, but the finished good should not get a direct sunlight. If not, the ink will spoil. Should not get a direct sunlight. Okay, they will use their quality. So they will use the packaging, UN marking packaging, right? United Nations marking packaging. If they are transporting in by air, if they are transporting by air, they will use the UN packaging, United Nations packaging, marking packaging, right? Siegwerk maybe in the eco-friendly mode, eco-friendly packaging they will implement in the future. This is all about the packaging in Siegwerk. Thank you.
Now I'm going to present about delivery of goods and transportation. Transportation is an important part in the logistic firm. Transportation is a delivery of good to customer. Transportation is actually vehicle which is being used to ship the shipment. It can be anything such as transportation. It can be anything such as car, motorcycle, trucks and train. According to the Siegwerk, the company we choose for this project, the information that we get from their company, the rate determined by the quantity of the goods, distance, the number of day. For example, Siegwerk delivery and urgent cargo by the same day with the long distance areas such as from Johor Bahru to Penang. For overseas transportation, it will be expensive than the normal local deliveries. For export Singapore, Siegwerk normally use the truck by consoling 5 to 8 company cargoes, and also they will indicate the amount of shipping and which vehicle they use for shipping. For the export other country such as Thailand, Philippines, Australia, America, or India, Siegwerk use air freight to make the delivery easier and as well faster also. So the rate of transportation will be expensive to compare the local delivery compare with the Malaysia deliveries. And Siegwerk also using big truck, and for urgent shipment usually they use small truck or small mini truck, and also they use car, but the usage of the small vehicle is seldom. Usually mostly they use the big vehicles such as a 40 hefty container, the bond truck like 8 tonner to 10 tonner trucks. And let's say it is a mini truck, they will be 1 tonner to 5 tonner truck. And the time taken is a very important thing to delivery our goods. Okay, if domestic delivery, it will be take 1 full load cargo and it will be take 2 days. If let's say it's a domestic delivery. If let's say that was a overseas one, it will be take a few days, in between 5 days, in between 1 week, the shipment will get will reach their country. For export, will reach their country. And also Siegwerk company, the interviewer, he give an important information about the hazard shipment. Hazard shipment is a dangerous goods shipment. So the dangerous goods shipment actually they split into two. The normal shipment they load in a different truck, and the dangerous goods shipment they load in a different truck. They won't combine the shipment in the same truck. And next we're going to warehouse management part. Warehouse management, just now I'm explained about the transportation and delivery goods. Actually they all under the warehouse management. So warehouse management system designed to improve into a very aspect of company warehouse operation, offer to organized approach to manage efficiency in warehouse management, including the receiving, stocking, packaging, and related to the warehouse task. Those are just now that I'm explained about the warehouse management. Those are the basic knowledge we all know about the warehouse management. But what are the information that we really get from the Siegwerk company is Siegwerk company, they are controlling warehouse management into advanced technology system, which is SAP system. So the system is a very important system for their company. It's because their warehouse management database information all are in that system. So whether it's incoming or outgoing, whatever sources is happen in their warehouse, it's all handling by the system. It's all database saved into the system. Apart from that, tools, technology, advanced technology tools also they using, such as barcode, actually scanning barcode. The scanning barcode, it's advanced technology tools they using. The barcode scanner is to accurate the inventory, and also it fast and efficient. The barcode scanner is connected with the SAP system. So whenever they scan the shipment, the details about the shipment it automatically connected with the SAP system, and it will be saved in their database, in the SAP system database. Apart from that, to manage their employees, so in to manage their employees, actually they got the person that we are interview, he got a 2 years experience to 2 years experience that manage the warehouse management, and also he got experience to manage their employees also. For Siegwerk company, they also give training to their employee about the warehouse management, because they give some information, new information. They share each and information in the training. Because of that, they give training to their employees. The training will be conducted by 3 months one. And also the Siegwerk company implement in the warehouse system. A new implement is yellow line. Yellow line is a walking line, which is to avoid the accident in the warehouse. Usually in warehouse they got vehicles or load vehicles, technology tools. Accident to avoid, usually in warehouse they using the forklift and the vehicles. So to avoid the accident, they create the yellow line. So whenever employees or normal staff, they have to walk into the yellow line. Those are the important information that we get from the Siegwerk company. So that's all my part, and thank you so much.
Okay, for documentation for logistics, documentation is necessary for a business to operate within country or outside of the country. It includes a lot of documents such as invoices, delivery orders, packing lists, certificate of origin, bill of lading, free on board FOB, freight bill, agreements between customers and suppliers, and etc. For Siegwerk, they are using invoices, delivery orders for supply to deliver their cargoes to within of the country, within Malaysia. If let's say they are delivered to the free trade zone, they have to prepare a custom form, which is it includes how much the tax they have to pay at the free trade zone. For deliver outside of the country, such as Singapore, Indonesia or Thailand, they have to prepare a custom form and permit as well. For Singapore, for example, for Singapore, they have to prepare permit, which is include how much 7% of the taxes. So they have to pay at the custom how much the tax they have to pay. For some of the customers which are doing the lab test, they have to provide COA. It means cost of analysis, which is the letter includes all the details about the inks. So it is easy for them to do the lab test. For overseas shipment, they also have to provide Form D, Form E. For some of the customers, they will request safety data sheet for their internal usage. So this is an example of documentation. This is from Singapore to Malaysia, import shipment. This is the DO, delivery order of the transporter. So they will endorse. Once they collect from the Singapore, they will deliver. They have to endorse the chop. So this is K1 sheet. K1 sheet is the one of the copy of the custom form. And this is receipt rasmi we call. So we have to print at custom. Once they pay the import duty, they have to print the receipt rasmi. Okay, this is the custom form. This is the custom form from Singapore to Malaysia. This is the permit. If let's say the cargo are from the Keppel District Park or Changi Airport, they will have a 2 endorsement. Okay, this is the invoices. So once Siegwerk receive the document, they will chop and sign. It means they already received the cargo. This is one of the proof. And this is a delivery order. So they have to chop and sign also. It is a evidence as that they already received the cargo. Thank you. Okay, for identified logistic issues and recommended solution is customer complaints are something that every customers are facing in their business. If let's say a customer has a problem with us and they does not make a complaint with us, means they will continue have a negative opinion about our company. Then they will never do any orders or requests in the future with us. According to Siegwerk, most of the customers' complaints are handled by their customer service department. If let's say for the cargo, regarding a cargo complaints, it will handle by operation department. First, they will see, let's say for cargo damages, they will see with whose side are the mistakes. They will find the root cause, how it can be happen. So they will do the investigation within their warehouse department, with the drivers, with the customers as well. So they will do the countermeasures. They will find the root cause. Then if let's say the mistakes are from Siegwerk sides, means they will bear all the causes and they will do a replacement. They will return back the damaged cargoes to Siegwerk. Then Siegwerk will do replace a new cargo to the customers. If let's say the cargo damaged by the cargo damages are done by transporter, the middle person, then all the causes are bear by the transporter. So they have to pay back to Siegwerk. Then Siegwerk will do the replacement. If let's say the cargo damages are done by the customers when do the unloading, when the forklift are wrongly collapse with the cargoes, then the customers have to make a new decision whether they have to buy a new cargo, or they can reuse back the damaged cargo. They have to see whether the cargoes are damaged by outside or inside. Is it until the cargo inside, is it effect in the product or not. So customers, they have to do the decision. This is how Siegwerk do their customers' complaint, how they handle their customers' complaints. Furthermore, for Siegwerk, they have their KPI system. If let's say there is any damages or any complaints from customer, so their KPI system will be affected. So Siegwerk prevent that. They always do a meeting. They always prevent to ignore, not to say ignore, they will prevent from the damages. They always do the training to their employees and everything. They always give trainings to their employees to make the KPI strong. This is one of the strength for Siegwerk, which they always do the training for the employees.
Alright, madam. We go for the conclusion. Alright. Based on our project, we learn a lot about the logistics and supply chain management of Siegwerk company. Right. It was a huge experience we get from this project. It's like as I mentioned earlier, we choose Siegwerk company, and the person in charge gave us a lot of information about ink. We don't know that ink's got a lot of things we can be used like land transporting different. We don't know that, but due to this project, we get a lot of transportation, material handling, order processing, delivery goods, transportation, and main part of the logistics included. Or we get a lot of information. It's really a worthwhile project actually. The process of the inks and how they are doing is really worthwhile. Based on our acknowledge, the industry is still using their culture system, which means they never change the company process structure. They improve a lot in terms of technology tools and advanced system, but company culture, no, they never change. They're still using the same company culture. Right. Last but not least, our learning outcome in this project about integration of business process across organization from supplier to production and process to the final customer, and also focus on the specific on the structure and design of the supply chain, production and service processes. By understanding the fundamental of the decision analysis, that create models which is help the business to determine the operation process, adding value to the company and supporting outstanding customer service. Alright, that's what our conclusion. Alright, madam. Thank you for your time. You give us a lot of time actually. We really thank you for that, and we are sorry for that. Be safe, be home.